RJ. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How are you? Happy Wednesday to everyone joining this morning. I'm Sarah Elizabeth. I am a transformational life coach, a soul strategist out of the mountains of North Carolina. Here with you this morning, sharing live on the dwelling place. This is our community. It's a family of people that really are working on healing, spiritual awakening, connecting with God and the Holy Spirit, and just really taking back our powers and our future. And so, if that is you this morning, you found the right place. You didn't find me on accident. This is always, there's always something to it. There's something in you that knows that there's something greater for you on the other side of whatever it is that you're going through this morning. I don't know what you're going through, but you know personally what you're going through. And this is a safe space for you. It's for everyone across the world. Doesn't matter what you believe religiously. This is a spiritual life. It's all about connection. It's all about bringing unity and truth to the world every day. So thank you, RJ. Thank you for the repost. Love you so much, brother. It's really good to see you back this morning. And I hope that you're feeling good and, you're not in pain today. Or if you are, that you've been able to maintain it and get control over it this morning. We're going to give it a few minutes to get started. I'm really excited this morning because I just finished my uh, just a lot of planning and stuff going on for the foundation, and I'm just working on a lot of different things. And so if you haven't ever visited my webpage, please do. It is the sarahelizabethexperience.com. You can also find resources there for you if you are searching or seeking out free life coaching. You can't afford services when it comes to mental health. Maybe you're someone that, you just don't have insurance or you don't have the money to pay when you go to a psychologist or therapist. I am not a medical doctor. I'm a licensed or a certified master certification in life coaching through the ICF Federation, the International Coaching Federation. It's one of the top better coaching organizations in the world. And so I'm really proud to say, I've been through a lot of coaching and training, and then 20 plus years of leadership experience and working with people, building teams and cultures and companies, and just really growing people in the organization and helping them to be their best self, helping them to grow into leadership roles and positions that they didn't ever think were possible for them. And that's been a real blessing for me in my life. So this morning is no different. Every day we have a new theme, we have something we're talking about, and they all kind of intertwine together. But if you know me and you've been on my lives, you know I am very intentional. And so I have a plan. I have a whole process that I'm working you through. And if you're new here this morning, you're just at the beginning because we circle back, but we do it from a different perspective, a different angle. Sometimes it's biblical, sometimes it's spiritual, sometimes it's transformational. So we use all different types of approaches to help you understand how to heal. And that's what this is about. This whole community is about healing the world. It's about bringing people to God or closer in connection with themselves. It's about healing the hearts and the souls and the spirits of people that have had broken spirits because of their childhood or trauma or something that you've suffered through in your life. So, before anything else this morning, I want you to slow down with me for a moment. Take a deep breath. Because what you've been feeling, that weight, the confusion, that heaviness, this quiet heaviness that you can't quite explain, it's not random. And you're not weak for feeling this. There are seasons where in all of our lives, regardless of who you are, what color you are, what religion you've been, we all go through these seasons where life gets really still. But inside of you, everything feels so loud. Questions you can't answer, emotions you haven't fully processed, a pressure that doesn't come from the outside, but from somewhere deep within you. And if you be honest, you've wondered, why does this feel so hard? Why does this feel so lonely? Why does it feel like I'm walking through something no one else understands? But hear this clearly. You are not being abandoned in this season. We talk about the wilderness. The Bible talks about the wilderness. What is the wilderness? When I imagine the wilderness, if I think about it, nature, the wilderness would be very wooded, dark, hard to get through, a lot of work to make your way through it, right? Do you understand that in the Bible, it's just a way of presenting that to you to help you understand that the wilderness is not just a bunch of trees. One of my paintings was called Beyond the Trees because all of us have had forests that we have to get to the other side. We've all been in the wilderness. So, why does this feel so hard? Why do you feel so lonely in it? Why does it feel as if no one understands or sees you? You're not being abandoned. You're being met in this season because there's a depth being formed in you right now. Even in silence, even in uncertainty, even in the moments where it feels like nothing is moving, something is happening, not around you, but within you. There's a depth being formed within you right now, and it can't be rushed. A clarity that cannot be forced, a strength that cannot be taught, only built. And I know it doesn't feel like strength to you this morning. It feels like stretching. It feels like you're having to release so much right now. Like parts of you don't fit anymore. But that's because the new version of you hasn't fully set in yet. And that space, that in between, the wilderness, this is the wilderness. It's not a place of punishment, but a place of becoming. So today, I don't want you to just listen, family. I want you to be present with yourself. I want you to allow whatever is coming up to come up this morning. And I want you to stop trying to rush yourself out of this season. And we're going to help you begin to understand it this morning. If you're here and you feel this, type here in the chat. I want to know who's paying attention. And if you're ready to repost, share the live right now. Send your favorite gift, whatever it is, acknowledgement here that I'm here and I'm sticking around for this because this is going to be a powerful live. And there are people out there that are hurting, that are in their wilderness season right now, that need this morning, this live in their lives. You can help them. You can help me. You can help yourself. Oh, let me scroll up. Let me see. I see a bunch of you guys jumping in. I want to say good morning to all of my family this morning. I have so many of you guys that join every single day. You are a tremendous blessing to me. You are. And I want you to know that every day. As I scroll up here, I'm just going to take a look and see who's here this morning. And if you're new here this morning, please jump in the chat with us. This is open conversation, right? And this is how we begin healing here. And this morning, you're going to experience some transformation in your heart this morning, a movement, a shift. Something will happen. You're going to take away power from this live today. You will every day. So if you haven't joined, this is your first time, let us know where you're viewing from. Say hello. Jump in this morning, an active participant in your own growth. So, good morning, Sweet Pea. I see you sharing this morning. New guy, I see you back this morning. Sending you guys so much love. And if you are new, we send you massive amounts of love. If you're just joining, share the live with someone that you know is needing healing and transformation in their life, because that's what every day this is about. And the family that's here, they can tell you. So if you're new, the people that come every day, and we have close to 100 people that join at some point during the morning every day. And then there's, on average, we're gaining close to 100 new followers every single day on TikTok. YouTube has started to get much stronger, and it's been growing massively. So help me continue to grow this. Gift as you can. Help me meet my goals this morning. And let's be powerful this morning. Let's bring it. We're going to be strong. We're in it to win it today, Richard. I saw you a minute ago. Lisa says, hello, family. Welcome in. We are so happy that you joined us. Good morning, Sweet Pea, Azzy. I see you, new guy. I'm going to scroll down now. I think I see Jamie just joined. I see Lisa says that she is tired and hungry. Lisa, you should rest and eat food. I love you so much. New guy says, I'm being tested or being tested. Hi, Simbu. Lisa says, we are growing. He is building our path. Yes, he is. Div man, I see you back this morning, sending you lots of love today. Ricky is asking for prayer support. He's from Indonesia. He's at the lowest part in his life. If you are here and you're a praying person, send up prayers right now for our new friend here. I see a lot of you. His name is Ricky. Unspoken prayer request. X tops with roses times 7. Thank you. Good morning. Good to see you. Lisa, thank you. I see you with here. New guys here. Sweet Pea with a repost. RJ checking in this morning, sharing already all morning. I see CeeLo new this morning. Ricky, you are worthy, Jenna says. Oh my goodness, Jenna. Absolutely. Let's see here. Whew. Who else? Awesome. Love having you here. Thank you for the repost, new guy. Richard says, I am here to win. Yes, so am I. Here, April. April, good morning. So good to see you. RJ says, I'm here. X Tops with the repost. Lisa, thank you for the shares. Love you so much. Thank you for the X Tops. It's really good to see you. And thank you for helping me out this morning and reposting. Love that. It's wonderful to have you here. Okay, I am trying to read you guys. Hold on. A lot of people in this morning. RJ, thank you for sharing the subscriber images. And yes, make sure, guys, you send your heart me's every day. It is really, really important. I cannot stress to you enough, and it's 1 penny. So asking you to send 1 penny when you get to come and enjoy spending time with everyone every single morning. You know, my commitment to you is that I show up every day, and I need you to do the same for me, please. I love you guys, and I know you love me too. So let's act in alignment with our love, right? I love y'all so much. I'm just being funny now. You know how I am. Richard, thank you for the repost. Jenna with the repost. Lisa, thank you for the hat and mustache. I would have to go back to the song because I didn't hear it. I was kind of in the middle of a lot of things here. Catherine, thank you for the heart me. I love you, sister. I hope you're doing good and feeling better. So I don't want you to just listen today. I want you to be fully present with yourself because we're going to help you to understand. And if you're here this morning, you checked in. Good morning. Welcome to the dwelling place. It is wonderful to have you, and we are honored to be a part of your journey. All of us here, all the moderators, all the people that help support this every day, we are honored to be a part of your journey because there's a lot of people here every morning working hard and helping to drive this content. And you guys are working just like me in the kingdom of God right now when you help and drive this. So thank you so much. Rich says, leave room for Jesus. Yes, Rich. Leaving room for Jesus every day. Sweet man, thank you so much. So today, I want you to understand something. You do not walk alone. I know it feels lonely. But today's about surviving the wilderness and helping you understand that you do not walk alone, Jenna. Thank you for the heart me. Because there are seasons in life that don't feel like progress. They begin to feel like survival. They're dry, they're silent, stretching, uncertain. This isn't you being abandoned. This is formation. The wilderness being preparation for you. And throughout scripture, the wilderness is where identity is stripped. Faith is tested and dependence on God is built. Because what you lean on is revealed when everything else is removed from you. Yes, it is, new guy. And here's the truth that most of you might miss. God doesn't avoid the wilderness. He meets us there. Not when everything is perfect, not when you're perfect. not when you have it all together, but in the middle of the unknown, the waiting, the breaking. He speaks, he provides, and he transforms. The wilderness being testing. I love that. Thank you for saying that. I need 21 of you only to send a rose to my live, and it has to be 21 separate people. So if you're willing to jump in, let's have a powerful live today, and you can help me do that. Leslie, thank you for the Go Popular, and Lisa, thanks for the roses. I see you guys jumping in right away, pouring love and sowing life into other people through our work here together. The wilderness is a place of testing. What's really in here? What's really in you? It's a place of dependence. Who are you trusting? Who are you not trusting? A place of transformation. Who might you be becoming in this season? The season is not permanent because we have a place of encounter in the wilderness as well, where God meets us in our most broken places, the darkest places of our lives. You're not lost, you're being led. The wilderness didn't come to destroy you, it came to reveal you. And what feels like delay is actually development. You're not alone in the silence. Did you know that God does his deepest work in the silence? And this season is not permanent, but what it will produce in you on the other side of the season will be permanent, and it will be good for you. The promise from God biblically is that he will turn all things into the good for those who love him. He will take your whole journey and he'll turn it into something powerful. Turn it into testimony. Turn it into your story of overcoming, not just surviving, but overcoming in a powerful way. Today's live is not just an encounter. If you've been feeling stuck, you're disconnected from yourself or God, like you're in a season that doesn't make any sense to you, this is for you. Follow me. Share this live right now with someone else who's been feeling alone. Tap the screen. Send the gifts if this speaks to you this morning. Help me meet my goals. Currently, I need a bunch of people to send a rose. In the center of your screen at the top, you can help me meet that goal and knock it out. 21, and I have 6 of them. Thank you so much, Abra. Thank you. And if you're ready to come out of the wilderness with greater clarity, strength, and direction, schedule a one-to-one with me, book a coaching package, or schedule your retreat. You won't regret it. It'll be one of the best things you've ever done for yourself in your life. And let's start here, because before you can survive the wilderness, you have to understand why you're in it. I'm going to give you a moment here to share, because this is open conversation. Good morning, Kat. I want to see if you're currently in a wilderness season. This morning is opening your eyes that you are going through the wilderness in your life. You feel a little lost. Maybe you feel a little broken. Maybe you've been carrying guilt or shame or fear or things with you that you just can't let go of. And you're not quite sure how to make it to the other side of this darkness. If that is you this morning, share a purple heart. And if you're someone who's been through the wilderness, but you found the blood of Jesus, you found forgiveness, you found grace, you found wisdom, I want you to drop a red heart. Purple hearts if you're in a dark season, red hearts if your heart is on the other side of this season. And you now understand why you were in it. And I'm going to give you a moment. There's a lot of people here. I'll be back in one moment. Take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders back. Welcoming in peace this morning, whatever you're feeling like, whatever stress you feel, whatever tension. Breathing in holding and breathing out. Practice with me. Breath work should feel like an ocean, like a wave that's coming in from an ocean. And you take it in and it goes into your core, and then it just slowly, right? Smooth. It's a flow. Practice with me every day, every morning, so that you're strong in it when you want to practice on your own. Because the one to one connection with God you'll achieve in breath work will be like nothing that you've ever experienced in your life. And if you need my help and support with that, you should schedule your time with me. Book a retreat. Come here. Let me teach you. You will go home with life changing results. I'll be back in one moment. Oh, this is. See you, Leslie. Yes, let's talk. Who you were feels like a distant memory. Even though time moves slow, no, I won't leave. So don't let go. So pain goes by your side. Every time you when you're ready, only love. When our heart grows heavy, and when it's time to face the world, you know you're not alone. I'll be right here when you're ready. He'll be right here when you're ready. He just will. He's waiting for you to come home to yourself, to what you know to be true about yourself, to who he created you to be. I'm going to fix this screen real quick because I feel like you guys don't have a good angle this morning. I'm sorry about that. So, as we begin chapter 1, the wilderness is where the false self dies. Janet, thank you for that repost. I'm going to scroll up and see, did anybody have anything? Because I want to see all your purple hearts and what season you're in, right? If you're on the other side of the wilderness or if you're in the middle of it. RJ says, I raise my hands to the sky and breathe in the joy of the Lord is my strength. Yes, absolutely. Leslie, absolutely. I want to talk to you. Sela, welcome this morning. You're new this morning, and I love how you're jumping right in and participating with us. Purple Heart for you. So that means you're walking in a wilderness season. And we don't know what that season is for you, but I do know that God is calling you to connect with Him and allow Him to light and guide your path this morning. Paulo, I see you. So it looks like Paulo has been through a lot of different seasons, right? Because Paulo has purple heart, red heart, purple heart, red heart. So your life looks like mine, right? If I was being honest, I would have to do that. I've had lots of wilderness seasons in my lifetime. I've had to rebuild and regroup and reset and refocus over and over again. And so if this is you this morning, I see RJ, same thing for RJ. It's like recognition that we might have multiple seasons of wilderness and we don't understand why. So thinking about that for yourself this morning, how many, how many of you have recognized now that you've been through multiple seasons? 11 more roses, family. Multiple seasons. So we're going to begin chapter 1 because the wilderness is where anything that's inauthentic in you, your false self, will begin to shed away. I see you, Lisa. I see you, Leslie. Because there was a version of you that was built to survive and a version of you that was created to live. The wilderness is the collision point between the two. It's where the identities you constructed to be accepted, safe, and in control begin to fall apart. It's not because you failed. It's because they were never meant to carry you into where you're going now. Most people think the wilderness is about external lack, but it's actually about internal exposure. What is going on here? Most people think the wilderness, right? You're lacking something. Are you lacking externally or are you lacking internally? Revealing the subtle agreements you made. I have to perform to be valuable enough. I have to control to feel safe. And in control, all of that begins to fall apart, right? You have to prove that you're enough. It's the most silent in the wilderness, and you think you've been abandoned. This whole morning is about helping you to see you have not been abandoned. You have never walked alone. You're not meant to carry all of this on your own, but you've been trying. And those agreements, when they stop working, it feels like everything is breaking. But what's really happening is truth is interrupting the illusion. The wilderness doesn't just remove things from your life, it removes filters you've been seeing yourself through. And without those filters, it can feel distorting, even scary. Because now you're face to face with who you are without coping, without distraction, without wearing a mask. And that moment, that's not your breakdown. You're just stepping further and further into your becoming, this journey that you're on, that we're on together. Truth here, you're not grieving your life. You may be grieving the identity that helped you survive your life. Confusion in the wilderness is common. It's inevitable, and it isn't failure. It's the mind detoxing from false certainty. What do I believe? Why did it take me so long to come back? Why did it take me so long to open my eyes to what has been happening in my life? What feels like emptiness is actually space being created for truth to land. Your nervous system will try to pull you back into old identities because they feel predictable, even if they're limiting you or they're not good for you. The discomfort you feel is not danger. Your identity is in recalibration mode. Thank you, Jenna. You cannot carry a new level of purpose and an identity built from old wounds. What identity are you carrying today? Is it built from your past or is it built from who you are here? Isaiah 43:18 says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" Hebrews 12:11. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. Some things in the wilderness are discipline for us, but it's not punishment. It's growing in self-discipline. It's about self. Hosea 2:14, I will lead her into the wilderness and speak tenderly to her. This is so true. One of my favorite verses ever. Because this is how God shows up. In the middle of the wilderness when you seek him, his voice is soft, it's calming, it's tender, it's filled with love. I'm going to give you 3 affirmations. I'm going to ask you to drop the one that resonates most in your heart and spirit this morning into the chat. And participation is absolutely necessary if you're going to walk away with this, with the gift of beginning to feel something shifting in your life. This community is a gift to all of us, and it's straight from God. Affirmation number 1, I release the version of me that was built from survival, and I step into who I truly am. Number two, I'm safe to let go of what no longer aligns with my truth. Number three, even in uncertainty, I am being led into clarity. I'm going to give you a moment to share. I'll be right back. Rich, I see you back. Love you, brother. Aren't these two, Tay? Share this live, family. It's going to be too great. You're going to experience too much greatness here. So go out there. You're going to find greatness in yourself this morning. You're going to find it here in the core of who you are. So, how is everybody doing this morning? Thank you. I just want to say hello to you. And if you are new here, I want to welcome you to the dwelling place in our community. It is so wonderful to be with you guys. And it's Wednesday. It is beautiful here in North Carolina. And if you're wondering who I am a transformational life coach. I am a spirit guide, a soul strategist. I help people to find strategies that are tailored solutions, right? For an individual person with an individual journey. I also offer free life coaching resources and healing resources to people who cannot afford it or maybe live in an area where they don't have resources. They don't have access to care. I want to make sure that anyone who needs healing has access to things that will actually help them to heal. I'm going to scroll up and see which affirmation you guys chose. I see April with one. Raina, thank you so much for the compliment. Nice speaking. CeeLo, 2 and 3 for you. Paulo with 3. Kat, thank you for that repost. Tay Tay sending go popular times 9, Tay Tay. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Raina, number 3 for you. Good morning, Raina. One, let's see. Ooh, what happened? Okay. 12222. Lisa says, I'm safe. 333. I'm being led into clarity. Lisa, I love it. Your brain is like, whoo, I'm taking all of those, right? Raina says, I appreciate you. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. So thank you for saying that, Raina. 1, 2, and 3 for Kat. 3 for Richard. We're not going to co-host right now. Tay Tay, thank you for that heart me. And Rich, I saw you with 1, 2, and 3 before I left. I see a super fan coming in this morning, Misty Hayes. Welcome in this morning. It is so wonderful to see you, Misty. Sending you love today. You know I love you. So if you don't have your journals ready, you know you should come prepared, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be mean to you this morning. But if you don't have them, grab your journals. Or if you don't have it at all, or you just want to grab a piece of paper, whatever, you're gonna need something this morning because I'm gonna give you journaling prompts and questions to get you thinking about this on a deeper level. And so the first question I have for you around segment 1: what version of yourself have you been trying to hold on to, even though it really does not fit who you are becoming? Welcome, John. Good to see you. I know, Mama. I am a teacher. Like, I have that teacher thing about me. I'm like, okay, sit down. We're doing this now. So, second question: what beliefs about yourself are being challenged in this season, this wilderness season for you? Yeah, I can be a little bit bossy, but I don't boss people around in real life. I just teach people. And sometimes, you got to give people a little bit of tough love, because nobody's been real with them for a long time and nobody's really given them honesty without judgment, right? Or a way that they can accept it. So, yeah, sometimes you have to give people the real version of what you see. And that really helps them. So, yeah, I'm pretty honest. I'm upfront and I do position things that in ways that I'm hoping that you can be receptive to them. But occasionally I might ruffle some feathers and it's not purposeful. Know how much, I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love you as much as I do. And if I didn't, the biggest thing is if I didn't love Jesus as much as I do and appreciate what he did for me. Everything I do is because Jesus died for me, because he asked us to continue this work. when he left the earth, he said he would be back one day. And he said that we are to continue this work. If we fully believe and we fully receive the gospel, we have to spread it. This is a mission that all of us are on here in this family on the dwelling place. Richard, Lisa, Misty Hayes, Tay Tay, Clutchy, all of you guys, Brandy, Cole Hearted. I know he's not feeling well. Let's send up prayer for Cole Hearted this morning. Lisa, yeah, all of you, like, this is the work that we're doing here. It is a continuation of the work of Jesus. It is something that we're going all into, and we're not giving up. We're on a mission here, and will not be stopped in it. So thank you, Misty, for that mustache. If you weren't trying so hard to control your outcomes, how would you show up differently right now in your life? And I'm going to ask you all to engage here. Type the word release into the chat if you are ready to let go of the version of you that has been keeping you safe, but is now keeping you stuck. The word release. I see so many of you guys. Bear with me just a second. I think we lost our music. I'll be right back, and I'm going to scroll up and see every one of you guys. One moment. See what's happening with our music. Uh-oh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay. All right. So thank you for your patience there. Typing the word release if you are ready to lay down whatever inauthenticity, whatever version of you've been trying to carry, you've been trying to support, trying to keep up, whatever it is. We're releasing all that this morning, aren't we, Tay Tay? Thank you so much, Lisa, Tay Tay, sweet baby girl. Welcome to our family. Sweet baby girl. So cute. So we're going to transition into chapter 2 because the false self, it begins to fall away. And when that happens, you're faced with something even deeper here. Who are you when nothing external is holding you together? Thank you, Tay Tay. Who are you when nothing externally can hold you together? When no one else is there, humanly present, right? When everything gets quiet, what's left is what's real. The hardest part of wilderness isn't what you lose. It's what you can no longer drown out. When the noise fades, distractions, validation, constant movement, you're left with your thoughts, your patterns, and your inner voice. And for many people, this is the moment you realize, I don't actually know how to be with myself without trying to escape myself. Silence in the wilderness is not empty. It is revealing. It exposes the internal conversations you've been living under, the quiet habits and self-doubt, the pressure, the inner criticism, the fear of not being enough, and without the usual noise to cover it up, without you going out there and seeking out all the noise, right? Staying so busy, never being still, working so hard, stuffing everything down, trying to escape yourself. It's not because it's getting worse. It's because you're finally hearing with clarity. You're hearing clearly. Here's the shift that most people will never make. And this is the sad part about it, because this is why people need this in their lives. Most people will never make this shift, not without help, not without our support or someone's support. They try to silence the voice instead of transforming it. The wilderness isn't asking you to battle it out in your mind. It's not asking you to go to war with your mind. It's asking you to retrain it, renew it, and realign it with truth. Because the voice that leads your life will either keep you stuck in survival or be your bridge, your path to freedom, walking you into it. Thank you, Hyper Chicken. I love you so much. Silence doesn't create insecurity. Silence reveals what was already there. Your inner voice was trained, which means it can be retrained. You don't need more noise. You need a new internal narrative. Thank you, Hyper Chicken. Internal narrative. Your brain defaults to familiar thought loops, even if they're negative. This is your familiar space. This is your go-to, right? Your negative thoughts, your thought patterns that you just, every time you go to that negative place, something bad is coming. Something bad is going to happen. Your expectations are more of the same. Hey, Clutchy, thank you so much. Jonathan, thank you. Good to see you this morning. So until you begin to change up your thought patterns, nothing's going to change, because as long as you expect bad things, you will encounter more bad things. You'll create them all on your own. You don't even need any help to do that. The wilderness disrupting your external regulation and forcing you to build internal regulation. Awareness of your thoughts is the first step. To have power and authority over your thoughts, this is the breakthrough. Romans 12:2, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Take every thought captive and make it obedient. 2 Corinthians 10, verse 5. And in 1 Kings 19:12, it says, and after the fire came a gentle whisper. I love that one too. Affirmations, choose the one you love the most. Number 1, I am not controlled by my thoughts. I have authority over them. Number 2, I choose truth over the patterns that once shaped me. Number 3, my mind is being renewed and my inner voice is aligning with truth. I'm going to give you a moment to share yours, and I'll scroll up and view all of them. If you want to send a gift right now or repost this live, I know you know people that need this in their lives. Thank you, Hyper Chicken. Oh my goodness, a blast off. Level Up Ship. You did that for me yesterday too. Thank you so, so much. I'm giving everyone a chance. So I'll be back in one moment. I'm going to check to see who's at my house. Work from home, right? I'll be right back. Share yours. 1, 2, 3. But you kept every promise only halfway true. Now I'm sitting and wonder why I fought for you. You took my heart and turned it into something cold. Made me feel like I was never good enough to hold. But I'm healing now. Yeah, I'm finding what is new. And I swear this time I'm done with you. Try so hard to stay right, but you kept burning bridges down. Now all the lights I'll chase you around. I'm done with you. All right. I'm in daily rankings. Am I? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what that means, but I love it. Thank you for being here this morning. If you're new, drop your message in the chat to say hello and where you're tuning in from this morning. We have people from all over the world, and it is an honor to be a part of your journey with you and just walk with you this morning. Gifting moving me up in there. And if you want to help me, you can help me move up on TikTok and help me spread this message. Click on the screen and tap on the gifting gallery. If you can help me meet those, that really blasts me off and helps me to grow. We leveled up to C2 yesterday, and right now we're in the top 80%. So yes, we need a lot of you guys to jump in this morning and really support in a powerful way to help grow this and continue to bring this message to people across the world today. I'm going to scroll up because I know a lot of you dropped your affirmations. I see Divine back this morning with all three. Divine, we love you so much. It's so good to see you. Lisa, you know how much I love you. And thank you for sharing that with me. 1, 2, and 3 for Misty Hayes. 1, 2, and 3 for Lisa. Hyper, thank you so, so much. 1, 2, and 3 for Paulo. All three of them for Richard. Sela with 2 and 3. Mike, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Good to have you in our family here. So I see a lot of you sending go populars and heart me's. If you haven't sent your heart me, make sure you do that. You know how important it is. And it's Leslie, I see you with Club Cheers. Thank you so much, sister. Sending you so much love. Sharing the live for me too. And RJ, everybody who's liking it up on the screen, who's sending your heart me's, who's helping me meet my goals. I need 5 more of the current goal. It's in the center of your screen at the top. The cowboy hat and mustache. That one's so funny. Kat, I see you back this morning too, sister. 1, 2, and 3 for you. Wonderful to see you. All right. Some tough questions for you to get you thinking deeply about this chapter. What is the most common thought you return to in silence? I love you too. Where did that thought pattern come from? Is it actually true now, today? Thank you, Jonathan. What would your life look like if your inner voice supported you instead of questioning yourself all the time? TT Salad, Misty? Oh, yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you, sister. Lisa says, how am I here again? Wow. How did I end up back here yet again? Yeah. Well, you can rest assured, Lisa, that it's intentional. There's something in you right now that God is wanting to shift. So when we go through seasons of what feels like wilderness, and sometimes that silence, we feel as if we've been abandoned because God hasn't been speaking or we're not seeing the signs and the confirmation that we normally do, right? God is not missing from you unless you turn your back on him. He's been waiting for you. It's kind of like when you're in the wilderness, the prodigal son. That's one of my favorite areas of the Bible. And I can't eat right now. I can't even tell you where it is, right? I know I've read it so many times in my life, but the prodigal son leaves home because he doesn't want to follow what his parents and his dad's wishes, right? His father's wishes. So he leaves home and he's gone for years. And then he comes back home because he can't make it, right? He's fell on his face and he can't make it on his own. And he's scared to come back home, right? There's a lot of shame and a lot of guilt when you come back home. But the prodigal son returns home to the father. And his father runs to him with open arms. Are you the prodigal son? Have you been running from God? Have you turned your back on him in this season and yet you think he's betrayed and left you behind? Type the word renew into the chat if you're ready to take authority over your thoughts instead of being led by them. Renew. Thank you, Tay Tay. Jonathan, thank you so much. Because today we're doing more than just becoming aware. We're taking our power back here. Renew. Because your life doesn't follow your circumstances. Your life will follow your dominant thoughts. So if your thoughts don't change, your life won't either. And once you start hearing your thoughts clearly, you can begin to take authority over them. And then something powerful happens here. You begin to realize you're not just surviving this season. You're being strengthened in this season. You're learning, you're growing in this season. You begin to look at it from a higher perspective, the one that God would have you to look at it from. not from the midst of the storm, not the darkness, not to stay in this place of darkness and just wallow in it from now on. What do I mean by darkness? What is the wilderness? It's on the other side of your brokenness, your pain, your abuse, your suffering. It's what you're trying to go through to get to the other side where you can meet the light, where the Father is waiting for you with open arms, with love, forgiveness, acceptance, understanding. You're being strengthened in your wilderness season. Let's talk about emotional endurance versus emotional avoidance. I want to ask you to repost this live right now. Let's get it out there. Because most people don't struggle because they feel too much. They're struggling because they were never taught how to stay with what they feel, how to sit with it, how to regulate, how to regroup, how to strategize, then how to respond. That is the Willow way. That is the Willow framework. Instead, you learn to cope, to distract. You learn to numb yourself, to overthink. You learn to shut down and to move on too quickly. This is not because you're weak. Hey, Brandy, good morning. This is not weakness, but because no one showed you how to process pain without being consumed by it. And the wilderness, it removes the exits. It gently but firmly says, we're not running from this anymore. Avoidance feels like relief in the moment, but avoidance creates cycles that will repeat. Because what you don't process, you're carrying. And what you carry will eventually show up in your reactions, your relationships, your decision making, your life. The wilderness season is not trying to overwhelm you. It's giving you the space to finally feel, process, and release what has been sitting underneath the surface. For many of you, it's been for years. Thank you, Brandy. Sending you so much love today and comfort and peace. Emotional endurance is not about staying stuck in pain. It's about staying present long enough for pain to transform. The ability to sit in discomfort without abandoning yourself. To feel without collapsing. Process without numbing. When you learn that, you don't just heal, you're becoming someone who can handle life without losing yourself in it. How many of you have been losing yourself in your life? In everything that's happened to you, every season, you've lost yourself a little bit more. You don't pay attention to what you need or how you feel. You don't take care of yourself in that regard. Because somewhere along the way, you stuffed down so much that you lost yourself. Staying present in pain, sitting in the discomfort, to feel without collapsing, process without numbing. You don't just heal here. You can handle your life without continually losing yourself in the midst of the wilderness. Avoidance delays healing, but endurance will transform it. Your emotions are not the problem. Your relationship with your emotions is the problem. You don't heal by escaping pain. You heal by staying present through the pain. Process without numbing, Brandy. Yes, amen. No numbing. Numbing is not good for us. But we do it because it's the only way we think we can survive it. This is not true. You have everything you need to survive the wilderness season, but not by yourself, not alone. Psalms 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those who are crushed in spirit." James 1, verse 2, "Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work." Galatians 6:9, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest." What harvest have you been waiting for? You're in a wilderness season now. You can rest assured if you start connecting with God and walking with Him and following Him and beginning your own work, or maybe supporting this work in the kingdom of God in a more powerful way, a more impactful way. Maybe you get more involved. Maybe you help me grow this and this be part of your mission too. This can be for all of us. It doesn't just have to be mine. It is for all of us. Affirmations for you. Number one, I'm safe to feel without being overwhelmed. Number two, I stay present with myself, even in discomfort. Number three, what I face, I can process. And what I process, I can release. Thank you, Clutchy, so much. I love you, brother. I want you to drop your favorite, and I'll be back in just a moment, and we'll review them together. Thank you so much, Clutch. Let me set a new goal, and I'll just wait a minute. I won't leave you for a second. Let's see what we got here. Randy, I don't know what you want me to set, so I'm just going to set something. I love you bunches. We're going to do 100 roses. And I'll see if you guys, because I just want everybody to be able to participate if you want to. So we'll switch it up a little bit. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Everybody's jumping in and knocking it out really fast. Clutchy with a go popular and number two. Cat with 1 and 2. Paulo all 3. Brandy with 1, 2, and 3 with some tears this morning. Brandy, I feel that in your spirit. I'm sending you so much love. You're not alone in this. You got our entire family here, and you've got, of course, you have something much more powerful than anything we can find here on earth. 1, 2, and 3 for Richard. Brandy says, I am safe to feel. Amen, Brandy. Megan, welcome to our fan club and our family here. So good to have you. And thank you for that heart me this morning. Let's see who else we have this morning. Make it 1,000 roses. Okay. I'll do it, Jonathan. Just for you. Let me see if I can, though. There we go. 1,000 roses. Wow. I've never done this before. This is fun. See what it does. See what you guys do here. All right. Thank you, Hyper Chicken, coming back this morning. Welcome back in. Lisa with a hand heart. Cat, thank you. So good to see you, Cat Koss. It's really good to see you. I got a couple of different cats here. So I'm going to call you Koss and the other one Cat, if that's okay. Clutchy with Club Cheers. Thank you so much for every day, Clutch, for your support. I know you're working and you come in here and you take this on as like part of your mission every day. And I just appreciate you so much for that. And I hope that more people get on board with that, because this is work that we're doing together, and it is sustainable, and it is transformational, and it is real. And we can help so many other people just by your gifting, your shares, reposting, following, whatever it is that you need this morning. I know there are people out there, right now, that need healing and transformation in their life. I'm on live every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we talk about all different types of coaching themes. It's not always biblical. It's always going to be biblical, but it's not always spiritual where we're focused and we have the Bible verses and all of the biblical truth and everything. But I do love these lives where we have so much biblical truth, because what I found in reading my Bible, everything I needed has been found in my Bible. When it comes to peace, when it comes to wisdom, the book of Proverbs, we did our Proverbs series where we went through the entire book of Proverbs, and it was all around wisdom and helping you see that there is so much truth and wisdom in the Word of God. And if you haven't been in the Word of God lately, if your Bible is a little bit dusty this morning, you should get it back out and start thinking about, If you're not quite sure where to go, you can Google things like I'm searching for healing. I'm seeking out, transformation. I'm seeking out the love of Jesus and what that means. What does forgiveness mean? What Bible verses? See, and I'm going to tell you, start doing your research because this is how you can learn in such a powerful way, and you're learning for yourself. And I encourage you to learn it for yourself. So many people have their own version of what the Bible means. And the only person you should rely on for that meaning is God and you. It's between you and God what it means to you. I can tell you, like, I can help you to, understand a little bit, but really and truly, this is your journey. This is your individual relationship. In your time with God, your Bible reading, your meditation, your prayer time, all of this matters so much in your walk here. Thank you, Hyper, so much. We have 408 of the 1,000 roses. Wow, you guys, thank you so much. Questions for you. What emotions do you tend to avoid? And how do you usually escape them? What would it look like to stay present with that emotion instead of running from it? Thank you, Brandy. Hey, good morning. Best friend. What might this emotion be trying to show me or release from me? I'm going to give you your moment to jump in and engage here. Type the word feel in the chat if you are ready to stop running from your emotions and start mastering them. The word feel. Now I'm going to give you a moment because I want to see as many of you as possible. And I also want to see a bunch of reposts and shares when I get back. I'll be right back. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. It's not you have not seen. So in all things, may my life and breath. I am you, Lord, and nothing more. When you don't move the mountains, I'm needing you to move. When you don't part the waters, I wish I could walk through. When you don't give the answers, as I cry out to you, I will trust, I will trust, I will trust in you. I will trust in you. You are my strength and comfort. You are my steady hand. You are my firm foundation, the rock on which I stand. Your ways are always higher. All right. Your plans are always good. Let's see what you got. How many of you typed the word feel? How many of you are ready to move forward and not escape yourself, but sit with yourself? How do you feel? And allow yourself to feel. Stuffing it down is never going to be the way. You're just going to be surviving for the rest of your life if you continue to do that. Feel. Kat, I love that. She said, I guess. What was it? Clutch with feel. Allie, thank you for the share. Feel for CeeLo, welcome this morning. Kat says, oh dear Lord. Feel for Maxima or Maxine, welcome this morning. Good to see you. Good and welcome to our community and our family. Misty Feel, Lisa with Feel, Hyper Chicken with a rose hand. Thank you for 4 of those this morning. You are blessing me so much. Thank you. Tay with Feel, Leslie with Feel. Kat says I'm an emotional mess. I don't know. Kat, let's talk today. How about it? Reach out to me one-on-one. Send me a PM. Brandy, I love you too. So good to see you. Thank you for being here and sending me some roses this morning. I have 2 Brandys in my life now that I love dearly, not just one. I'm so blessed with Brandys, So This is where people break cycles right here, not by avoiding, not by escaping themselves. Thank you, Jonathan. Good morning. But by staying, sitting in it, right? Because when you stop running from what you feel and you learn to stay with yourself through it, you deserve that. Yourself deserves for you to stay with yourself, right? And somebody's going to be like, what the heck is this woman talking about? You haven't been here, so you might not know. But a return to self is paying attention to how you feel and sitting in that emotion and figuring it out, right? Why am I feeling this way? I'm not stuffing it down. I want to know. I want to get to the root of the problem. I want to heal. I want my heart to be stronger. I want to know that I'm worthy. I want to know that I can do things, that I can bring things to completion, that I can be a part of something great, that I can be more than I've ever been in my life. I want to know this without a doubt. You don't have to do this alone, family. You're stronger than you've ever given yourself credit for. I mean, there comes a moment in your life where you realize you can keep trying to figure it out on your own. Thank you, Lisa. You can keep going through the motions, the cycles, the patterns, whatever you've been going through in your life. You have your own journey. But I can promise you, every person in this life has been through a wilderness season. You can step into a space right here where someone will walk with you through your wilderness season. Because the truth is, healing, clarity, emotional mastery, identity work. You guys know this is deep. This is deep, deep transformational work. Welcome from Ghana. Sending you love today. So, this deep work is going to require support. It requires structure, accountability, someone who sees you and can see what you cannot see yet. That's why I built this. This is not just a lie. This is not just content, but real pathways, coaching, retreats, and spaces where transformation can actually happen. Because I've seen it for many, many years in my experience, leadership experience, coaching experience, growing people, people who felt stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected, walk through this process and come out grounded, clear, and powerful again. I'm going to give you some clear pathways to support. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, Hyper. Thank you, Misty. You guys are the best family ever. So, pathway number one, schedule a one-to-one session with me. We'll get to the root of the issue. We build real strategy together and emotional alignment. You'll leave with clarity and direction, not confusion. This is for those of you who are done circling the same patterns in your life. The retreat experience, a full reset. If you don't just want a conversation, you want an experience that you will never forget. When you will step back into your personal life, you'll go home feeling more powerful, with more clarity, direction, confidence, truth. Step out of your environment. Apply for your retreat today. Reset your nervous system. We'll do deep coaching, somatic breath work, reflection, and real transformative services. Time together. Sending you so much love today, Vincent. This is where people must meet themselves again. And there is no noise here. And I want you to say this with me. Even though I can't afford coaching, I'll still visit thewillowwayfoundation.com. Even if I can't afford it. Because if I need help, I can recognize now that help is here for me. You don't walk alone. Thewillowwayfoundation.com. If you can't afford my coaching services, my retreats, my coaching packages, help is still available for you. Isn't that wonderful news? Visit my website, thesarahelizabethexperience.com, for all of my tools and resources and the work that I do. I love to share my work with you. I'd love to share time with you. I'd love to talk you through and walk you through and help you along this season of wilderness. I want to do something real with you right now. Thank you, Brandy. You know that transformation doesn't happen just by listening. It happens when you engage. Chasing love in the wrong places, broken hearts, so faces. Want it so bad just to be enough. I want you to type one word in the chat that represents what you've been carrying in this season. Night, welcome this morning. Have you been carrying fear, confusion, pressure, loneliness, overthinking? Brandy says pain. One word, the very first word that comes to mind. What are you carrying? What are you carrying in this season? And as many of you as possible, because without engagement, without you getting involved, I mean, is it not time for you to do something different? Maybe this is different than you've ever heard before. Maybe it is odd. Maybe I am unusual. Yes, I can tell you I am. But that's part of it, right? Because when I accepted myself and I began to open my eyes to what God had been doing all along in my life, you see a different version of me than I was 10 years ago. Clutch, thank you for the night star. 4 more family. Tay was stress, sadness, carrying stress, carrying sadness, carrying pain. RJ. Kat says too many of those. See, and Kat, thank you for being so vulnerable and for sharing that here. To say too many of those when I name those out, you're carrying layers, so many things on you, right? It's so hard. I know that. I know to carry that on your own, without support, without guidance, without someone walking with you. Richard says pressure and loneliness. Brandy says grace. I love that, Brandy. Anger. Ooh, clutch. Loneliness. Insecurity. Pain. See, that's what's beautiful about this family. In this live, we have this community here. And people are actually engaging and being an active participant in their own healing journey on live every single morning. Now we're going to shift it. I want you to do something powerful with me. Take that word, whatever you said, whatever word stirred in your spirit, even if you didn't share it, take it now and replace it with what you are stepping into. If it's fear, you're stepping into power. If it's confusion, you are stepping into clarity. If it is pressure, you are stepping into peace. If it is loneliness, you are stepping into connection. Type your new word into the chat right now. What are you stepping into today? Lisa says peace. Tay, peace. I love that for both of you. Night says confidence, prosperity, love, release, clutch, connection, peace, and clarity. Love, Brandy. So, guys, we're going to take a deep breath together. And I want everybody here, to do this with me. You don't have to be obvious that you're taking a deep breath. You know, you can if you're by yourself. If you want to really have a powerful change and shift here in your spirit this morning, then do it with me, right? I'm going to count to 5, hold for 2, and release for 6 to 8. We're going to repeat it 4 to 5 times because I want you to feel it this morning. Sometimes it takes more than just 1 breath or 2 breaths or 3 breaths, right? It's going to take a little more for you to gain control and understand what we're doing. So this morning, we're going to go deep into somatic breath work. So I want you, again, I'm going to start counting in just 1 moment. Right now, I just want you to pay attention to how you feel in your body. How do your breath patterns feel right now? Thank you, Tay Tay, for the night star. Thomas, welcome back this morning. How do you feel? Now I'm going to begin counting. As you breathe, you're going to breathe in through your mouth and pull it to your core all the way down. Your chest will rise after you feel it here. It should feel again like an ocean wave. Not a heavy one, but a calm, peaceful ocean wave. It flows in, it flows into your core, it flows out. Whatever that means, but you want to make sure it is flowing, right? So let's practice together. I'm going to count to 5 as you breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. Releasing for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, inhale for 5. Breathing in whatever words you replace that with: peace, comfort, love. Breathing in all of the good things, the goodness that is of God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. As you breathe out, you're going to breathe out whatever your first word was, the old you, the old version, whatever has been weighing on your heart and spirit in this season, whatever darkness you are carrying, releasing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. Out for 6 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. Breathing in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding. Get it out of you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you felt a shift in your spirit, if you feel more peaceful, if you feel a sense of release, drop your shoulders back. Make sure how does your body feel now versus how it felt before we did this breath work together? If you're willing to share, drop it in the chat. Because other people may be here and they're like, what is she doing? I don't know if I should do this or not. Does this help? Is this a real thing? How do you feel, Lisa? You felt release in that, didn't you? Tension released. This is what somatic breath work does for you. Released and relaxed. This is how you can find stillness, right? When you're someone who's been overthinking, or you're someone who has been through trauma, you have so much anxiety. You may struggle with pain or fear, self-doubt, overthinking. Your neighbors may have heard you. All right, Brandy, good. This is what we want. That kind of release where you don't care, right? You don't care who hears you. You don't care who's around you. You're giving it to God in that moment. Doesn't matter. That's freedom. And you know I love freedom. freedom from all of these things that have been keeping us bound in these dark places in our lives. You can stay where you are, right? You can choose. Nobody's pressuring or trying to guilt you or shame you or condemn you into choosing God or choosing to be with us and join us in this kingdom work. Or you can step into a version of you that is clear, grounded in the most powerful version of yourself you could ever imagine. But that version of you is going to require a decision. I want to ask you to follow right now. You're making a decision to follow. You're making a decision to share this with someone who needs it. You're making a decision to tap the screen right now, to send gifts if this is helping you. You're making a decision to schedule your one-to-one, your strategy and discovery session with me. You make a decision to apply for your retreat today. You make a decision to apply for support through the foundation. You make a decision to make a donation so that someone else can find healing and transformation, can find recovery, renewal, find rest finally. You're not too far gone. You are not too late. Thank you, Brandy. Welcome this morning to all of you new family members. Brandy, thank you for your support. You're not too late. And you're not meant to walk this alone. This strength we're building together every day that no one else can see, doesn't it give you like a little bit of satisfaction in the beginning to know in the beginning that no one else can see this? It's yours. It belongs to you and God. The strength you're building that no one can see. There's a strength that's being built in you right now. It doesn't look like strength on the outside. It looks like restraint when you used to react, stillness when you used to panic. It looks like walking away when you used to chase everything. And because it's not loud, because it's not visible, you might be missing just how much you've actually grown here. Hey from Brazil, welcome this morning. Real strength isn't loud. Real strength isn't performative. Real strength isn't something you have to prove. It's the quiet ability to hold yourself together when everything around you feels uncertain. Choosing alignment over impulse, peace over chaos, truth over emotion. And that kind of strength, it's not given. It is forged in you through all of your seasons of wilderness. The wilderness is building a version of you that doesn't need constant reassurance because you become anchored within yourself. Not because life gets easier. Life's still hard. It's hard for all of us. It will be until the day we're taken home to be with Jesus, to be beside my brother, sit at the foot of the throne, to wear my crown. It's because you become more stable. You're more aware. You're more rooted. When the season ends, and it will, you won't just be relieved. You'll be unrecognizable in the best way. Truth here for you, universal for everyone. Growth you can't see is often the growth that changes everything. And you don't need to feel strong to become strong. Emotional restraint is not suppression. Emotional restraint, order, leading yourself, it's mastery. Strength is built in the moment you choose differently. You're not choosing perfectly all the time, you're choosing differently. Your capacity is expanding every time you stay grounded in discomfort. Stability isn't something you find. Stability is something you practice until it becomes who you are. Isaiah 40:29 says, He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. 2 Corinthians 12:9, My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Psalm 62, verse 5. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. Choose the affirmation you love the most, whichever one resonates most in your heart. Number 1, I'm becoming steady, grounded, and strong, no matter what surrounds me. Number 2, I trust the strength being built within me, even when I can't see it yet. Number 3, I am rooted, resilient, and rising. Drop your favorite, share the live. I'll be right back. I'll never fade. Silence not the one waits for every dream I lost. Builds a kingdom from cause we born of the light, reborn from fire, unbreakable hearts in the arms of the night. I love this one. Just like a warrior. This is the kind of music you need in your life every day. I'm telling you. Replace whatever it is you got on your playlist. Just fill yourself up with things that empower you. Wisdom, things that make you feel strong, things that make you feel confident, capable. That's what this live is for. To send you out into your day every weekday morning in power, in love. I know I might have heated a little too much. I didn't have enough air. I'm gonna scroll up because I want to see your affirmations. RJ1112 tab. RJ getting all creative on me over there. He has all 3 of them and some emojis there. And thank you, RJ. True for Kat. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Lisa, owning it this morning. Phantom Cat, I don't know what you said. Brandy thinks it is so funny. Brandy, I see you. I love you so much, sister. And Jesus loves you. Let him comfort you today. I am rich in Jesus, Lisa. Yes, amen. I'm being straightened. Night of faith. I can be rich and famous because I say so. That's right. You can do whatever you want in life when you decide that you are who God says you are and not what this world says you are. You can do whatever you want. You can accomplish whatever it is you've always wanted to accomplish. Journaling prompts for you. Where have you responded differently recently and you haven't given yourself credit for it? Where did you do something different recently? Because I ask you every day, right? Go do something different today than you've done before. We're not insane here. We're very smart. So, what have you done recently that was different? That wasn't aligned with the old you, but was more aligned with the new you and who God says you are. And you haven't really given yourself the credit. What have you used, or what things, right, used to trigger you that no longer have the same power over you? We aren't insane, Lisa. We ain't insane. I don't use that word usually. We're not, though. I mean, insanity, what is the meaning of insanity? And it's like for you guys, if you've been repeating these patterns just like I was, I started to realize that I was operating from a place of insanity in my life. What am I doing? Right? What are we doing? Why have we been allowing these things? Why are we settling so much? Why are we not doing the things that God has told us we're capable of? Night, I see you with a lot of hearts. Welcome, Mr. Ben. Type the word stronger in the chat. If you know, even just a little, that you are not the same person you were a few months ago. I see you. I see you, ladies. Welcome, new family this morning. Kat was stronger. Misty was stronger. You may not be where you want to be yet. You're probably not. Most of us aren't. But you are not where you used to be either. So have you acknowledged this? Have you given yourself credit for the work you've done so far? Paulo says stronger. Lisa stronger. CeeLo stronger. Strength isn't built when life is easy, is it? It's built in the moments you could fall apart. Maybe you would fall apart in your past, but you choose not to fall apart. You choose to self-regulate, and you choose to change up the way your mind's working, developing a stronger mindset around strategy in your own life. You can stop questioning the process and start trusting the process. Because once you start recognizing that strength is being built in you, something powerful is going to happen. When you stop controlling, now is the moment you can finally and fully step into authority. Authority meaning leadership in your own life. Who's leading your life? What's leading your life? Is it darkness? Is it self-limiting beliefs? Is it what they said about you when you were a child? Is it what your dad said or your mom? There's a version of control that feels like it's responsible. It's rooted in fear. It sounds like this: I just need to figure it out. I need to make this happen. I can't let this fall apart. But underneath it all is a deeper belief system. You believe if you don't hold it all together, everything's going to break, don't you? The wilderness confronts that belief head on because it places you in situations where control is no longer an option. You don't have control. It's releasing your hands from the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. My life is out of control. It's a recognition that you cannot do this all on your own. Without God, you can't do this. You might survive it, but you're not coming out stronger. You're not coming out learning a lesson in it or growing from it. This is where the shift happens. Because control and trust cannot coexist. Control says I have to force the outcome, but trust says I align, I move, and I release what I cannot carry. Lisa says I survived and I'm becoming stronger. Survival mode is over for you, Lisa. That season of just trying to survive, make it through. I love that. You're not struggling today because you lack the strength. You're struggling because you're trying to carry things that you're not meant to control in the first place. Authority is not about control. Authority should be about alignment. I'm going to lead myself from myself, align with what I believe in, what I want, what I need, the outcomes I hope to happen. And I'll pray and I'll give it to God. It's knowing who you are, being grounded in truth, and moving with clarity without needing to manipulate every single outcome. It's the ability to take action where you're called and release what is not yours to manage. When you step into that, you're going to stop living from pressure, right? And you're going to start living in power. Control is often fear dressed up as responsibility. You don't gain power by controlling outcomes. You gain power by aligning with truth. Letting go is not losing control. Letting go is you stepping into the right kind of control. Did you know that high performing people often over control because they've learned their value is tied to outcomes? Did you know that? The nervous system seeks certainty, but growth requires learning to feel safe without certainty. Doesn't it? See you, Lisa. She says, yes, my mom. True authority is the ability to act with clarity even when the outcome is unknown. Proverbs 3, verse 5. We're supposed to trust in the Lord with all of our hearts. We're not ever supposed to lean on our own understanding. Why? Because the human understanding doesn't align with heaven's perspective. Matthew 6:27. Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? Psalms 37:5. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him and he will act. Hey, Carla. Good morning. Sending you love today. Here's your affirmations. Drop your favorite. Number 1, I release what I cannot control, and I will take aligned action where I can. Number 2, I trust the process unfolding, even when I don't see the full picture. Number 3, I will move with clarity, not pressure. I want to see yours when I get back. And I want to thank you guys today for all of your support. Like, this has been a powerful morning. Again, we're at 90,000 likes on TT, 98 people in currently. It's been kind of up and down. So we're at 20%, C2 level top 20% right now. If you want to help me get to top 10%, jump in here these last few chapters. Let's finish strong today and share your affirmations. Jump in and be an active participant here with us. This is a community, and you will experience positive change in your life just by joining us every morning. That's a promise. I'll be back in 1 moment. Like it's breaking and kiss me. Baby, I don't wanna be alone. You leave me pieces of sunlight. When the world is still, I feel your shadow. I always will. Nothing's changed. I still love you more than I ever to. Morning. I really need some chapstick, and I'm having trouble finding it. So bear with me just a second. I've been taking allergy medicine. I've been really good, y'all. Are you proud of me? I know that seems like a big thing, but I don't take medicine, and it's really hard for me to take it. And I don't take the allergy medicine. When I take it, it definitely dries me out, like my lips and my nose, and I don't like it. But anyway, I take it anyway because I need it right now. And I've been like not taking it for such a long time and just struggling, and I don't want to keep struggling. I despise it. I hate it. Yeah, lots of water today, Lisa. Thank you for that. But all right. Journaling prompts for you, but I want to scroll up and see your affirmations first because I want to acknowledge you guys every time you jump in here. See a lot of new followers today. Farman, welcome to our family. Set, welcome to our family. Good to see you both this morning. Love you so much. Night Star from Lisa. Misty Hayes with a Night Star. I need one more of those, family, if you're willing to jump in and drop that for me. 942. Let's go. All three for Paulo. I love Lisa and Brandy, how y'all talk. You make me laugh sometimes in here. She says, heck yes. I love it. 2 for Night of Faith. Brandy says, fixing to move up. Night of Faith with red hearts. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3 for Lisa. Kat with 2 and 3. Carla reposted the live and Brandy with shares this morning. I need you guys to do this for me. You know how important it is. Again, with your heart me's, make sure you send those before you leave the live today. If you haven't sent yours this morning, really important that you do this. And yes, journaling prompts, deep, thought-provoking questions for you now. What are you trying to control in your life right now and why? What would it look like to release control but still take aligned action? Where in your life do you need to trust more instead of forcing outcomes? Thank you, Carla, for the Night Star. Brandy, what do you want me to set? I'm going to ask you to type the word release in the chat if you're ready to stop carrying what was never yours to control. Some of you are exhausted, and it's not because it's too heavy. It's because you're trying to carry things that were never assigned to you to carry. Release. Release. This is a powerful song, isn't it? I am the one I needed. Whew. Wowza. This is one of my favorites, so I'm just going to do this one because Brandy didn't tell me what to do yet. So we're going to do 10 ball caps right now. TikTok ball caps, because you know I love my hats. If you type the word release this morning, control creates pressure, but alignment creates power. And the moment you shift from forcing to aligning, everything changes in your life. This is exactly the work we do in coaching, one-on-one, you and me together. Learning what is yours to carry, what is yours to release, and how to move in alignment instead of moving from pressure. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, stuck in a rut, or like you've been trying to hold everything together, but you're struggling every day, you don't need more effort. You need alignment. Because once you stop trying to control everything, you step into alignment. This is where power unlocks. You'll begin to see the wilderness differently. Not as something you're stuck in, but as something that's actually working for you. What am I learning? What is it teaching me? How am I growing in this season? This isn't a detour, it's strategic positioning. You may think you're off track when life slows down, when doors are closing, and when things don't move the way you expected. Feeling like delay, a setback, a detour. What if this season isn't taking you away from your purpose? What if it's meant to align you with your purpose? Because the wilderness doesn't just prepare you internally, it repositions you externally, removing you from environments that can't sustain your next level, disconnecting you from patterns that would sabotage your future, allowing you to slow down long enough to build the clarity, the strength, and the awareness you need when things accelerate again. Here's what most people miss in this. If everything moved when you wanted it to, you would step into your next level unprepared, ungrounded, and unable to sustain it. Tell me I'm wrong. This season is not random. This wilderness season it is intentional alignment. You're being positioned in your thinking, your habits, your environment, your identity. so that when the opportunity comes, you won't just receive it. You'll be ready to hold it, to lead it, to expand it. Are you ready to expand? Think about this. Delay is often protection in disguise. We've been where you are, Con. Sending you love. What feels like stillness is actually strategic recalibration. You're not being held back, you're being positioned correctly. Repositioning, much needed. If you really think about it and be honest with yourself, isn't it much needed? Rapid growth without internal stability will lead to collapse. But this season is building your capacity. Your environment and identity must match your next level, or you'll unconsciously sabotage it. Tell me I'm wrong there too. Slowing down is not regression. You're taking time to be precise with your alignment. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Habakkuk 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it linger, wait for it. Isaiah 48:10, I have refined you. I have tested you in the furnace of affliction. Which affirmation do you love? Drop it in the chat. Number 1, I trust the timing and positioning of my life. 2, everything in this season is aligning me for what is next for me. 3, I am being prepared, positioned, and elevated. Which one? 1 and 3 for Carla. 2 and 3 for Brandy. 2 and 3 for Kat. What if this season is preparing you for something bigger than you can currently see, Lisa? 2 and 2 for Lisa. What is being removed or shifted in your life right now, and why might that be necessary? Where do you need to grow so that you can sustain the next level that you've been asking for? Type the word positioned into the chat if you're ready to stop seeing this as a setback and start seeing it as preparation. Some of you are frustrated with the timing, but if it happened earlier, you wouldn't be ready for it. The word positioned. I see you, Carla. Okay. God doesn't just give you what you asked for. He's going to prepare you to be able to handle what you've asked him for. Think about that. This is why coaching matters, because most people can't see their own positioning clearly. You think you're stuck, but you're actually in a setup for your next level. In our time together, we'll identify what's being built, what's being removed, and how to move in alignment so you don't miss it. Because once you realize this season is positioning you, the question shifts. Why is this happening to me? To who am I becoming through this? Family, some of you guys don't need another live. You're not seeking out information. You know you need something more. You need activation, support. You're ready to make a decision. Because what got you here will not take you where you're going. This is the truth here. You have 2 options right now. You can keep trying to navigate this alone, or you can step into a space where you're guarded, guided, supported, and stretched into who you are becoming. The difference between those 2 paths: time, clarity, and how long you stay stuck. I offer one-on-one coaching. For those of you who are ready to stop circling the same patterns, in one-to-one, we identify what's actually keeping you stuck. It's not surface level. It's going to be in here. We're going to break emotional and mental cycles. We're going to build clarity and align strategy and move you forward with momentum. Brandy coming in with a TT salad. She wants all of you guys to jump in. A gift of any amount right now. Blast it. So if you want real transformation, this is where it happens. Go to my page, thesarahelizabethexperience.com. My link is in my bio. You can click it from right there and it will take you to my webpage. Schedule your session. Don't overthink it. This is a call to action. You say you need it. You say you're seeking out healing. You've tried everything else. Why not try something different today? Book your retreat. This retreat will be a vacation, but it's not a vacation. Yes, you're going to have a break. Yes, you're going to have a lot of time to breathe and heal and focus on yourself and your future. This is a reset for your life. Stepping out of your current environment, unplugging you from survival mode. We go deep, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Something shifts when you remove the noise and you finally hear yourself clearly again. My spots for my retreats this year are limited. This is intentional. This is not for a mass group. This is for those of you that are truly ready to commit to something more for yourself. You're ready to go all in. You're ready to invest in yourself. If that's you this morning, my coaching packages under the Willow framework are incredibly powerful to help you through this journey. Step 1, all the way through, we will walk together. So apply if you feel pulled. And that's your answer. If you feel something in your heart, if something's telling you, I need to do this today. I know it's expensive. I know it costs money, but I'm going to do this for myself because I deserve more. I deserve better. I deserve to know who I am, to believe in myself. I deserve to step forward in power. If this is you today, book now. Don't wait another minute. No excuses, no barriers, just alignment and willingness. Drop the weight and pick up your power this morning. I want you to type in the chat. If this morning has stirred something in your heart and mind, whatever emoji, is it a rose? Are you releasing? Are you dropping the mic today? Are you finding your voice? Are you dropping a fire sign? You're stepping into power. Or send a gift today. Are you fully committed to your next level? Are you all in with us? 5 more hats. God is good, King. Step 3, we're going to make a declaration here. I'm stepping into my clarity, my peace, my power, my alignment. I am stepping into the next season in power. Drop it into the chat, the whole statement. I am stepping into the next season of my life in power. Don't leave this space feeling uninspired and then go back to the same patterns. Remember, this is the cycle. This is what we've been talking about. Follow if you're ready to grow this morning. Share this with someone in their wilderness season. Tap the screen and send gifts if this means something to you, if it's speaking to you. Schedule your one-on-one. Apply for your retreat. Apply for support through the foundation. Make your tax-deductible donation to provide scholarships for other people through the foundation. You're not stuck, you're not behind, and you're not alone. But there is a decision to be made. What does that look like for you? Because once you step into who you're becoming, there's one final shift. You're not going to keep asking, when will this end? You're going to start realizing you're ready for what's next. There comes a moment in every wilderness season where something shifts. It's not inside of you, it's within you. You'll stop asking about, when is this going to change? When will things get better? When will I finally feel ready? Instead, you'll realize you're already ready. Readiness was never about perfect timing, never about everything having it all figured out. It's never about feeling completely confident. Readiness is a decision. The moment you choose to move forward with what you've learned, with who you become, and with the strength you didn't even realize you were building. Here's what most people miss: this wilderness season won't end when everything changes. It ends when you do. When your thinking shifts, your identity stabilizes, and your actions align. This is when the door opens. This is when things truly begin to move. And when you step into what is next for you, not as the person who entered into the wilderness, but a stronger, more confident, more capable version of yourself. You were actually refined by the season. Clarity coming from movement, not waiting. You are more prepared than you feel. What's one step you've been avoiding that you know that you're ready to take today? What would change in your life if you decided to move today? And what version of you are you choosing to begin embodying right now? This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. If you wait until you're ready, you'll never be ready. If you wait until you feel confident enough, you'll never have the confidence you're seeking. So we're going to stop the scrolling right now and hang out here for a second. We're about to do something different, and this is not just a game. This is a real life transformation challenge. If you participate here, you will feel the shift. Round one, we're going to call it out. I want you to type in the chat. This is fast movement, quick thinking. What has been holding you back in this season? Is it fear, overthinking? What's holding you back from stepping forward? Control, doubt, procrastination? Drop it right now. Don't overthink it. I want to see the chat flooded with responses. What's been holding you back? Carla says fear. Lisa says fear. Jenna says others' opinions used to hold me back, but not anymore. That's powerful, sister. Clutch says doubt. Kat says, I don't know, fear. William J says the evil of money. Knight says doubt. When I say go, we're going to break it together. I want you to tap the screen or send a gift when I say go. Like you're breaking the thing, whatever it is, off of you. You're letting it go. You're tearing it, ripping it off your shoulders, off your back today. You're laying down this backpack of fear, of shame, of self-doubt, not trusting yourself, not believing in yourself, laying down this backpack today. Because it is as simple as you got your backpack on, it's too heavy. Well, you know what? I think I'll lay it down. It's too heavy. That's simple. So send a gift, tap the screen, do something right here, right now. 3, 2, 1, go. Tap it, tap. Breaking it off. If you send a rose, you're releasing. Carla says, I'm pressing start. It's go time. It's go time for me. User, sending all the roses, releasing so much this morning. Jenna with hearts. Club cheers. Brandy with stepping into power, taking back our lives, taking back our thoughts, taking back our hearts, taking back our spirits, taking back our souls. We are taking back our lives. This is your moment. Don't just sit here and watch it every morning. Move on it. Be here every day. Jump in, participate. Replace it now. This is a shift in identity for you. Now type what you're stepping into. You release that right now. You're stepping into clarity. You're stepping into peace, power, discipline, confidence, leadership. Flood the chat. This is going to be who you are now and who you step out of this live walking as today. Clarity, peace, and leadership. Those are your pillars, Lisa. Those are the things you need most to be your best self, to step into your power appropriately. The top 3 gifters right now, I'm going to call you out and give you a live breakthrough moment. If you're serious about your next level, this is your moment to show it. The bigger the gift, the bigger the breakthrough moment. Drop whatever gift you want to right now. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. Whoever has the biggest gift, I'm going to start with you. And it's hard to know which ones are the biggest, Brandy, so you might have to tell me. Because I don't know how much high friend is, Brandy. Bigger gifts, if you're all in, right? Something to say. I'm making a declaration. I'm supporting this work. I'm stepping into power with this community. I'm going to support this work because I know how powerful it is. I've witnessed it for myself. I've grown so much. I already feel more powerful. I already feel more confident. I feel more truthful. I feel more aligned with my spirit and myself than I ever have. If this is you this morning, should you not be participating? Reframing patterns, calling out the things, right, in ourselves that we know we need to grow and develop. This is acknowledgement. This is coming back to truth. This is what happens when you step in. Brandy steps in every single day. Brandy may be struggling in her life. There may be things going on that she's questioning, confusion, pain, rejection, all sorts of human things that we are dealing with, all of us, on a regular basis. But guess what Brandy chooses for herself? Brandy chooses to come here every day, to the dwelling place. Brandy chooses to jump in here and support other people, helping other people, regardless of how she feels. Do you see the power behind Miss Brandy this morning? Do you see how powerful she is? She won't be stopped. She's not giving in. Brandy's moving forward. This is what happens when you step in. We're going deeper, faster, and directly into your life. Are you moving forward today? Type the words, I'm moving forward, if that's you. Tay, thank you for that united heart. I'm moving forward. Or you can just say the word move. And if you felt that shift, if you felt something in your spirit today, imagine what happens when we go deeper. One-to-one coaching is fast, focused transformation. A retreat, full reset, full clarity. Foundation, if you need support, we've got you. Don't come into alignment and then go back to the same patterns tomorrow. Create movement today. I'm moving forward. Today was never about surviving. Today was an awakening. You came into this life thinking this live today, thinking that it was about surviving a hard season, getting through it, holding on to it until something changed. But what if this was never about survival at all? What if this entire season, this wilderness season you've been walking through, every moment of confusion, every moment of pressure, silence, growth, was actually an awakening to who you are, to what you've been carrying, to what you're capable of, and to the truth that keeps you not as stuck or broken or lost as you once believed. Survival keeps you small. Survival keeps you reactive. Survival keeps you just trying to make it through. Hey, David, good morning. But awakening changes how you see yourself. It shifts you from someone who's enduring life to someone who's leading themselves in their lives. Leading life. Now you've seen it, you felt it, you stepped into it. The question is no longer, can I? The question is, will I continue? You're never meant to stay in survival. You were meant to rise into awareness. The wilderness didn't break you, it revealed you. What you experience today is not temporary unless you choose to ignore it. Transformation doesn't happen in moments, it happens in what you do after these moments. Awareness without action, leading you back to your old patterns. But the version of you that showed up today, this is the version that you build from. Final affirmations today. Number 1, I am not who I was. I am who I am becoming. Number 2, I walk forward with clarity, strength, and authority. Or number 3, I am no longer surviving. I am aligned, aware, and I am moving. Number 2 for David, 1, 2, and 3 for Richard, 1, 2, and 3 for Misty. 3, but it's painful. I get that, Brandy. It's okay. And it's wonderful that you're acknowledging that it's painful. You're paying attention, right? You're taking better care of yourself in this. And this is what our work together will produce for you too. Brandy's learned how to control her emotions. She's learned how to respond with clarity and intention. She's learned to take back her power. That doesn't mean that everything is always easy or you always have all the answers. We don't. Much of the time we have to act and move without all of the answers. God, meet every person in this room right here now, every person that came through this live today, in the wilderness, in the waiting, in the uncertainty. Bring them clarity, bring them peace, and bring them strength. Reveal to them who they truly are. Give them the courage to walk in it. Let this not be just a moment in time, but the beginning of real transformation and change in their lives. Don't leave this here today. Follow if it's speaking to you. Share with someone who needs it. Tap the screen and send your gifts if this has impacted you. And if you're actually ready to move today, schedule your one-to-one, apply for your retreat, apply for support through the foundation, thewillowwayfoundation.com. I want to tell you something. Today wasn't random. You didn't just scroll into this. You were meant to hear it. Because if something in you is shifting, something in you is waking up, something in you is realizing, you're not stuck. You've just been in transition. And now you have a choice. You can leave this moment today or go back to the same thoughts, the same patterns, and the same cycles, or you can decide that today is the day that everything changed. This is not because everything is perfect. This is not because you have it all figured out. But because you're no longer willing to stay where you've been. Now you recognize it, you see it, and you won't allow it anymore. You're stronger than you thought and more ready than you feel. You're not alone in this. So don't just feel it, move with it. This is your moment. This is your shift. Don't waste before you leave, right? The wilderness did not come to break you. It came to strip what couldn't go with you. It's come to reveal what's been buried in you. It's come to prepare you for a level of clarity, strength, and authority you did not have before this live or before this season. You don't leave here the same. You don't walk away from this moment and shrink back into the version of you that was just surviving. It's not who you are anymore. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You're being positioned, refined, and prepared. And what's ahead of you will require this version of you that is standing here today. I want to thank you all for your support today. It's been a powerful morning with you. We're at 139K likes. So many of you guys have been jumping in this morning. We have new people that we added to our family just this morning. We do every day. around 100 new people, new followers every day, and then new people that come back and start coming back every day. That is the momentum that has helped this to be successful so far. And I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do this without you guys coming in and participating and jumping in and helping support. I need 4 more of the hats if anybody's willing to help me wrap this up really strong and finish this final goal. If you want to send a final gift today, please do. If you have anything you'd like to share with the group before I leave this morning, if you have prayer requests, anything that you need from us before we leave, I want to see you in the chat right now. Any thoughts around today's live and content? How do you feel about it? Do you feel a shift in your spirit? Will you visit thesarahelizabethexperience.com today? Will you do the work? Are you ready to put in the efforts? Are you ready for change? Thank you, user, so much. This has been The Dwelling Place with Sarah Elizabeth. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with new content for you, some new transformational healing with some new techniques, new games to play, new ways to help you wrap your head around this and what it actually means. Have a shift. I see you, Kat. And if you need my help one-on-one, you can send me a PM. You can also find support at thesarahelizabethexperience.com under the Foundation tab. I love you guys so much. It has been powerful. It has been wonderful. And I am blessed and honored to be a part of your journey. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on The Dwelling Place with Sarah Elizabeth. I love you guys so much. Bye. Spirit, lead me deeper still. You once told me I was crazy. Maybe you were right. I was still learning my light. I was running through my shadows, trying to understand. And now I'm standing here different, stronger than I was then. I don't chase, I don't fight the dark. I just keep the fire burning in my heart. Let's try again. Not like before. I'm not the girl you anymore. Follow the light if you see. Follow the light if it still feels right. I'll be the fire burning in the night. Burning in the night. Let's try again. All my softness is silence. My strength in letting things go. I open doors inside me. Didn't know. You used to laugh at my madness. Strange way of seeing the sky, but maybe the same is the reason you still know. I'm not asking you to stay, I'm not asking you to stay, but if you're tired of, recognize this light. Let's try again. Not like before. I'm not the girl you wasn't anymore. Follow the light if it's still burning. Follow the light if it's still feels right. I'll be the fire. Love you guys so much. You'll be great today, this Wednesday, and go tell somebody about this. Don't change. Somebody loves them despite their sin. They don't have to hide. They don't have to guilt themselves away, keep putting a wedge between them and their relationship. Go tell them the good news today. I love you guys. Bye. Up the storm, I'm a lighthouse. If you still lost, mm, let's try again. Like before. I'll be let's try again.